What's up, everybody? This is Christian again with one of those DIY videos. Here we have a shed, and the shed has no window in any of the walls. And sometimes when I'm in there, I want to be able to have some kind of air vent through because it gets muggy at times, and being that it's raining or being that it's hot, maybe even that it's too cold, sometimes I do need some daylight in there besides the fact that I have bulbs with LEDs. So today what we're gonna do, we're gonna add on I went to Home Depot and I picked up a window. I paid $100 for it, and it's something that I've never done before, but I'm gonna give it a try. And if I could save money on having somebody install it for me, not only will I get what I want as far as, like, you know, the daylight that I need. Sometimes you need that real light, daylight, and I won't spend that much money extra. So I'm going to show you the things that I had to buy, which was just a 10-foot 2x4 and the window. So let's get to it. Alright, so this is the front of the shed, and right now I had to get some stuff out of there so I can show you the interior side of this wall where I'm going to add the window. Alright, now that I got all that out of the way, I'm going to show you guys some improvements that we've done inside the shed as far as shelving goes and saving space, and also the lighting circuits that I have on there, a few lights. Alright, so here we are. We've done some minor electrical applications, starting with the switch. Of course, now we have light, 2 bulbs, LED. But still, instead of adding more lighting and stuff like that, I want to just have some daylight, some real light from a window. This window is going to go right here. And this is the window, and I will read to you the specs when I get to the opening of it. Alright, this is a 31 by 19. I don't know if it's a Home Depot exclusive, but it's called an American Craftsman. You know, I don't want to bore you guys with all the talking. Probably too late for that. And I'll read you the specs. Sounds like it has some kind of hardware. It's color white, griddles none, hardware included, insect screen included, glass type, low E LS argon. That's within the window panes of this, double painted. It says limited lifetime warranty, 8.5 to 19. This one here is 31 by 19. Unit dimension, 30 3/4, 18 and 1.25. It's a replacement window. Alright. American Craftsman. Sorry if I sound like I'm yelling to you guys, but I just have to speak a little louder than usual. If you unlock it, if you open this one, you have a screen, insect guard, I don't know. That's what it said. Here's the hardware, screws. I use my own screws. And if you open it this way, there's no screen on this side, and you lock it. Alright, we're going to put it in between this shelf and this shelf. Just gonna get like a rough measurement like this. The window itself is 31 inches. It'll be about a foot. Alright, so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna measure 1 foot. what's going to happen here, I'm going to come down enough so that when I cut here, it's going to be a stud going from here all the way straight through. This is 31-inch window. So instead of actually, I'm going to reframe it, but instead of doing the 31 inches like this, I'm going to do the 31 inches like this. So what's going to happen is going to be this low. It's going to be the top. We'll get a level. There's going to be a stud right on top of it, supporting the window. Of course, we'll make a mark, so we're going to make sure that we're square. Mark the same here. Good. What I'll do at this time is measure the height. We can do 17 3/4 or 18. What we're going to do from here is go 18 from our first mark. And that's where we want our top to a bottom stud right there. Always make sure you're square. And what we're going to do, we're going to get a cheater stud to extract the space of the stud that we're going to use as bracing. What we're going to do, we're going to take a saw, a reciprocating saw, and cut the bottom line, the second line I just did. So it's the outside line from the top and the outside line from the bottom. And that'll give us enough to have our supporting stud go directly across. And we can put the window in. We can cut our hole. Here we go. We're looking at 46 3/8, 46 5/8. We've already done the first one. We'll do a dry measure to see if we are on the right path. Let's sneak the window in there backwards. Oh, wow. There you have it. We're going to take it back down, mark it, and cut the hole where it's going to go. We're also going to use our reciprocating saw. It's a nasty tool, but it gets the job done. Be careful out there. Safety glasses, safety first. there you have it. Now this 2x4 that I ended up cutting from here, I'm going to use this to embrace the window a little bit tighter, a little bit more snug. Make sure your cuts are square. Safety first, glasses on. It's under pressure right now. I have to put the screw brackets on the other side where the lip is. The screws they provided me with. This morning we're going to add caulk. These areas, and we'll be generously filling in this gap. I also got some foam. And what we're using here is Alex Plus all-purpose acrylic latex caulk with silicone, 40 year. You don't know how to use this gun. After you cut the tip, it comes with a little pin on the bottom, and you slide out. And that's always long enough to just puncture through this nipple right there. So our main goal right here is to fill up this gap. Not all the way, because we're also going to add some foam if we need to. And also the outside trim. So you have to be generous. I also keep the bugs from trying to crawl in and crawl out. But already I could appreciate the daylight that's coming in here. And this is what I wanted. It's I love it. I mean, I'll do the same outside on the outside trim. Start to fill in any gaps. I was going to use a foam to fill up the gaps, but this worked out so good that I'm just going to continue using this and get like acrylic silicone rubber flexible, adapting to the atmospheric pressure, the cold, the hot, weatherproof, and so I'd rather use that. I hope you now can look out and see. I don't have to always turn on the light, but it feels good to see some sunlight when you walk into the shed and it's dark before turning on the lights. And we get the outcome that we like. Any questions, comments, leave them down below. Appreciate you guys. Have a good one. See you on the next one.